Hi, welcome to the restaurant show here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashker. Stay tuned because today we have VIP Asian cuisine, Takara, and so much more. The restaurant show here on CW57 where you can learn the best places to eat in the area. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we're joined by our friends from the Green Owl. Of course, we have Jenny here. And then today you brought along a special guest. Who's this?
This is Hannah West. She is the founder of Vegan Fest that's going to take place this coming Saturday, the 27th. And we're going to be vending food there, so I thought I would bring Hannah along and she can answer some questions about what Vegan Fest is all about.
Sounds great. It sounds like just another exciting festival that we have here in Madison, things you can't get really anywhere else.
Absolutely.
So, Vegan Fest, tell us a little bit about that.
So Vegan Fest, we're in our 5th year. This started 5 years ago, and I actually was the founder. In my year off from college, I just asked the Alliance for Animals and the Environment if they wanted to organize it, and they said, we'll financially sponsor it if you do all of the work. Okay. And so since I was taking a year off from college, I'm like, well, what else would I do with my year off? So it's grown every single year. We expect about 2,000 people to come. And we have 50 exhibitors this year. We've had to turn away exhibitors because we don't have any more space. We're going to have something like 95 raffle prizes, 15 different winners per hour. We're going to have an Ask a Vegan table where local vegans can sit and you can come up and ask questions. We have nationally known speakers, 6 different speakers speaking from everything to from vegan travel. There's going to be a food demo. There's going to be someone talking about being a vegan athlete, vegan health, emotional lives of farmed animals. So it's just a really fun place. Lots of food samples, of course, as well. It's a place to come and find out about veganism, no matter whether you're an omnivore, vegetarian, vegan curious, whatever. And it's a really friendly atmosphere.
So it's not for just vegans, it's for everyone to attend and maybe learn some more about it and the reasons behind it and some of the health benefits as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now with that, you mentioned a lot of different vendors, and I'm assuming you have some things besides just food. What kind of other vendors attend an event like this? Yeah,
so whenever we talk about vegan, we're often talking about the food, right? So like a plant-based diet. But there are many vegans who think about whether they use animals in other products. So there are going to be vendors who will have beauty products, for example, that haven't been tested on animals. There's going to be, one of our sponsors is a midwifery who helps with plant-based pregnancies. Right. There's going to be chiropractors. There's going to be, what else? Lots of people telling t-shirts and maybe shoes, bags, those sorts of things. So it's really it's a great place for Christmas shopping for your, vegan friend. And it's a great place to try samples too of some things that, maybe the more pricier, like fancy vegan samples of cheese or butter or whatever that you maybe don't want to buy the full size of before you try it.
Vegan marshmallows or something like that.
So unique stuff like that. And I'm always surprised every time you come in how many kind of new things there are that I didn't even know about. Yeah. So being able to sample a lot of that stuff and just learn more about the lifestyle and the health benefits and things like that. You mentioned that, last year you're expecting about 2,000 people this year. So where's this event held?
So this is at the Goodman Community Center, 149 Wabisa Street. And aside from the parking, which is not ideal, it's a great location. There's a playground for kids, and now they have like a sort of a splash pad as well.
Sure.
And whenever it's a beautiful sunny day, it's supposed to be 78 degrees and sunny, so we're crossing our fingers. There's a great place to eat outside in the green space, and we use the gym and then one of the smaller rooms inside.
So enough room for everything, being able to walk around, see the vendors, and learn some more about it, which is something I'm interested in. I'm learning enough just from doing the show with the Green Owl. So Vegan Fest is a chance to learn some more if you guys are as curious as I am as well. And on top of that, we're having the different vendors with t-shirts, cosmetics, things like that. But the food is going to play a big role in that. And we know our friends from the Green Owl are going to be out there with some food. So what are maybe some ideas or samples that you guys are going to have out there?
So as Hannah said, there's lots of little free samples around, which is great. It's like a vegan smorgasbord that you can try. And then if you want to sit down and have a bit more substantial meal, there's I think 5 or 6 food vendors that will be there, like food carts or some places from out of town. But we, as the only vegetarian restaurant in town, will be vending our food, and I brought some of the samples of what we're doing. So this is our groundnut stew, which is a menu item in the restaurant, and it's like a African peanut stew. I think we sampled that on a different show one time, but that is very healthy and delicious option. And we do that because sometimes vegans are controversial on fake meat things. Some people like that and some people don't. Some people miss chicken, and some people just want like a vegetable-based thing. So that's served with brown rice, and it's all vegetable-based and quite delicious. But then we have, on the other end of the spectrum, we have our sloppy owl sandwich, which is like...
Sloppy owl.
It is a vegetarian, it's a vegan sloppy joe. I'll just take the top off here, and it's... the meat of the sandwich is made of a house-made seitan. So we make it at the restaurant, and that's like a wheat-based meat substitute, and it's very good at soaking up flavors. And then we, spice it up, and it's got peppers and onions in there, and serve it with some potato chips and pickles, and you're good to go. And then again, we also have these, which very much resemble chicken drumsticks.
I thought they were. I was like, what are you doing to me today?
But I know, very confusing. But they are made of soy, and this is a sriracha agave. They're baked in that sauce, and then it's served with a vegan blue cheese dipping sauce.
Okay.
So those are going to be good. I think they're going to be big sellers.
I know what I'm getting.
And then last but not least is our vegan voodoo bars, which are kind of like a 7-layer bar, but done all vegan. And and we might have, we're gonna have orange blossom lemonade, which is the lemonade we serve at the restaurant as well.
Fantastic.
So lots of choices.
So all those opportunities from the Green Owl, if you want to head out there. But Vegan Fest coming up this Saturday at the Goodman Center.
10 to 5.
Goodman Center, 10 to 5. So check it out. The Green Owl is going to be out there. Vegan Fest sounds like a great opportunity to learn some more or get into the lifestyle if it's something you're a bit curious about. So check them out. Jenny, Hannah, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. Coming up next on the restaurant show, VIP Asian cuisine. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we're joined by our friends from VIP Asian Cuisine. We have Frankie in today. Frankie, thank you for joining us.
How are you?
Very good. And we're very excited because they have some great stuff we're going to talk about today. I want to start talking about some of the great appetizers they have over there. And we're going to start with the rock shrimp.
Yes.
And the rock shrimp, that's going to come with, you were telling me, a spicy mayo sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. So just kind of swirl it out like that. Oh, that looks good. Give it a nice little...
And then a little bit of zest.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how you would get that. So that's the rock shrimp. So just basically kind of fried shrimp with a spicy meal. That looks absolutely fantastic. And you brought another one for us. That is the beef nagamaki?
Yes.
Nagamaki, okay. And so that would be grilled beef, that's a scallion roll, asparagus, and then what's the sauce you're putting on there?
Teriyaki sauce.
Okay. So it'll come with a nice teriyaki sauce on that. Oh gosh, that looks really good too. I wish you guys could smell this. It's fantastic. So those are just kind of two of the appetizers that they have, and then the sea salt on that as well. So they have a lot of great appetizers. These are two of the better ones, the rock shrimp and the beef nagamaki. And for, great rolls. You guys do fantastic rolls. And you're actually going to prepare one for us today, correct?
Yeah.
And that, you were calling that the sweetheart roll, right?
Yes, sweetheart.
So start that off kind of with the rice. Rice right on the roll, and that's their sweetheart roll, one of the more popular rolls that they have. Avocado going there as well. So already you guys can see there's going to be like a lot of good, unique flavor going into these. Now, what's that you're adding to it now?
Yes, for the top, it's tuna.
Tuna, okay.
Yes.
And then with that color, you can see just really fresh ingredients they have over there as well to put everything together and give it, not only a good authentic flavor, but also, healthy or something like that if you want to go out and have a great meal at, a really reasonable price as well. And get that roll so it takes the proper shape. And you got that good tuna on top that he showed us before in the wrap. So just as simple as that. And work on the shape with it again. So for that, you can see you get, a lot of pieces just off,
Yes.
That little bit, and you're able to put that together very quickly, and it looks fantastic. Then they do a really nice job with the presentation, as you guys can see laying it on the plate for you. So you got an aesthetically pleasing meal as well as you're gonna get, that sweetheart roll. And with that,
For the
what's
sauce.
the sauce that goes with that?
Miso honey. And the spicy meal and the eel sauce on the side.
Okay. So a couple options that go along with that for the sauces that they're adding, give that, a really good flavor to go along with that sweetheart roll. And as he's just getting kind of that prepared, that gives you an idea of, not only some of the rolls they do, and they do fantastic rolls, a lot of different ones. You saw the sweetheart roll today. For appetizers, you have the rock shrimp, which that might be my favorite. That looks fantastic. And the beef nagamaki too, another appetizer availability. And what they're doing is some fantastic specials over at VIP. I want to make sure we tell you guys about Monday through Wednesday, some great sushi specials. And that starts at $2 and up, going Monday through Wednesday for sushi. You can't beat that. $2 and up Monday through Wednesday for sushi specials over at VIP. And then Thursday through Sunday, one of the best happy hours I've been able to find. That goes from 4:30 to 9:30. A lot of different things you guys have going on with that. You got beer for $2, which you can't go wrong there. The house wine, which is fantastic, by the way, for $3. And flavored sake, that's something I haven't had before, so I'm really excited to be able to go over and try that myself. And I guess they have 5 different flavors, but that flavored sake is also only going for $3 during that happy hour, Thursday through Sunday, 4:30 to 9:30 p.m. That flavored sake is also a brand new special. So they have a lot of great things going on all week long at VIP Asian Cuisine, and they just brought along a few examples today that Frankie prepared for us. That sweetheart roll, a good one if you want to have something nice, a nice light meal to go out and maybe start your weekend off or have it as an appetizer on a date night. So a lot of different variations for that. You can do a full meal out of anything and start off with those appetizers or a couple of those really good flavored rolls. I'm excited to try that rock shrimp when you get off here. I'll tell you that right now. But once again, sushi specials running Monday through Wednesday. All that, you got to stop out there, give them a try. The food is fantastic. Frankie makes it authentic. It looks great. And then I'm excited to go try that flavored sake. I don't know about you guys, but we have all that and a lot more covered. So make sure you stop out and visit our friends over at VIP Asian Cuisine. For Frankie, I'm Ryan. We'll be back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. Coming up next on the restaurant show, Takara Japanese Restaurant. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now I'm really excited our friends Brian and Erica from Takara Japanese Restaurant are joining us. So we're going to see some really cool stuff and be able to taste some really cool stuff and give you guys an idea of some of the great food they have over at Takara. Thank you guys for joining us here again.
Hi, how are you, everyone?
So
Nice to see you guys.
I'm excited because we're going to be starting off with a salmon appetizer. So tell us a little bit about that.
Salmon appetizer is a fresh salmon. We slice it and then put some sliced jalapeno and then sliced lemon and then fish egg and some scallion and then after with ponzu sauce.
Ooh, that sounds
vinegar sauce.
That sounds very good.
Yep.
So that's everything that's kind of included with that.
We kind of use Atlantic salmon. Is it?
Scotty salmon.
Oh, Scottish
Scottish
salmon.
salmon.
Scotty salmon. Yeah.
So very fresh. You can kind of see that by the color, and obviously because it's with you guys, so you always have kind of the best, freshest ingredients.
Very thin slices.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of see some of the concentration and work and skill that really goes into preparing things like this. Brian is just a master at it.
Yep.
And you're gonna
And
put some.
I put some sliced lemon.
So there's the lemon you were talking about, and then
Yep.
we'll have the
Sliced lemon.
jalapeno after that.
And then jalapeno.
So everything
Yep.
just kind of stacks up like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And some
And so Tobigos and like frying fish rolls.
fried fish
Mhm.
roll.
And there's always so much color with it too, with the ingredients. You know, you got that nice pink orange of the salmon, the lemon, the jalapeno.
And then, oh, which is saucy. Yeah, after that we put a ponzu sauce.
And ponzu
And then
sauce.
it's pound the
okay.
sauce and serving on
And yeah,
the
serve it
side.
on that sauce.
All right.
Yep.
So the ponzu sauce goes with that, and that's just a pretty basic salmon appetizer that you have.
Yeah.
So you can see how really pretty that looks. So that's one of the great things you can get down at Takara. And you're also going to present something else to us today. It's the green roll, correct?
Yep,
Yeah, green
the
roll.
green
Okay.
rolls.
Yep.
So what's in the green roll as you're kind of going through this with us?
Green roll we use like soy paper,
Okay.
and then we put some like shrimp tempura, and then smoked salmon, and then cream cheese and cucumber, avocado, fish egg, and then we wrap it, and after we put the jalapeno sauce.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
So so is that the seaweed wrap, or is that the wrap that you showed us that green is, or
Yep.
Okay.
It's a soy paper
or
wrap.
Soy
soy
paper.
paper wrap? Okay.
It's not seaweed.
So that's
Some of the
Not
people
seaweed.
doesn't like texture of the seaweed, and then they like the try the soy paper wraps.
okay. So it's just kind of a different way to wrap with the soy,
Yeah.
and that'll kind of give it that green color. Where the reason it's the green roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tobago.
And gotta stress, everything's handmade, really fresh ingredients. They do a really fantastic job over at the car. You can see them doing it live here on the show today, as we had the salmon appetizer, and now we're working on that green roll. There's that avocado that you
Avocado.
talked about.
Yeah.
And
Little bit of jalapeno.
jalapenos.
Mm-hmm.
And smoked salmon. And
Little cream cheese.
cream cheese. And shrimp tempura.
Little crunchies.
So
A
that's,
little bit punchy.
that's different than a lot of rolls you're gonna get too, because aren't a lot of them kind of smaller and skinny? This is a big
Big.
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
hefty roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you could easily make a meal out of this guy.
Yeah, just one roll sometimes.
So we cut 8 pieces.
We get pretty full from one meal sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I could see that. That would be enough for a meal. And that was the bamboo leaf, right?
Bamboo
I
leaf.
remember that's what we were using to kind of just make the plate look a little bit nicer.
Mhm. So after the sauce on top, jalapeno sauce.
So that's the jalapeno sauce that goes on top there. Okay. So this one's going to have, a really nice taste, but also have some bite to it as well.
Right.
Okay. So between these two items, you could have a fantastic meal to share, maybe a nice date night. Over at Dakar, you have the salmon appetizer and then the green roll. A lot of food there. That could be a start to a very nice night for you guys. Now, as he's kind of putting the finishing touches on this, what about any specials? Is there anything kind of going on special-wise at Takara?
We have a Takara downtown have a student discount right now, so it's with your student ID, you get 10% when you pay cash, and then when you pay by credit card, it's 5% off.
Oh, wow.
And then the happy hour is like, also runs all 3 restaurants. The happy hour 4:30 to 6:30. It's $2.50 for wine and beers, and then the one sake too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
it
really
also
good.
has some cool appetizers and salads, and for $2.50. Doing that 4:30 to 6:30, happy hour time.
Oh, wow. So campus location, you've got a great student discount for all of you watching down there, and for everyone else, that happy hour deal sounds fantastic. I know I got to go check that out, and that's between 4:30 and 6:30, correct?
Yep, it's Sunday to Thursday.
And then Sunday through Thursday.
It includes the Friday, Saturday. So.
All right, so during the week, something great to go out and do and have a little bit of fun is visit our friends over at Takara Japanese Restaurant. You got to try this roll. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to give that a bite. And then the salmon appetizer as well. Fantastic job. Thank you guys so much for coming back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
see you
you,
next
everyone.
time.
We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. Thank all of you for tuning into the restaurant show this week. We also want to thank all of our restaurants for stopping by. Make sure you stay tuned to CW all week long to learn some of the best places to eat here in Madison and the surrounding areas. It's the restaurant show here on CW 57, so you can eat the best, forget the rest.